Super Mario World Romhack Races Week 367, Metropolis Part 2 by CircleFriendo and Psychedelic. No escape from Metropolis. I could have left that on the screen longer, but I didn't. Metropolis Part 2. Alright, still the same graphic set. What? Oh, what? These just kind of hold on to you. What? The heck? This is weird. I'm not sure I understand what's going on yet. Oh. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy your lack of fish. How's CLDC not started yet? How you doing, Max? It's slippery. That makes sense. We should buy fresh. Poppin' fresh. No. Is this Pokemon? I don't know. I just don't yet. Yeah, these like hook things are interesting. Don't know why, but looking at like the buy fresh thing just reminds me of Broken Realities, like young flesh signs, which totally is not the intent here, but that's what it reminds me of. That game had a lot of weirdness in it. Hopefully, and we were supposed to get Broken Reality 2000 this year, but no dice so far. Sounds like casino music. Oh god, I hate you so much, Fishing Boo. Where was I? Anyway, like CLDC I should start tomorrow. I just needed to warm up because I didn't want to jump right into it. I wasn't feeling 100%. And judging, like, unlike moderating, does require a substantial amount more effort, in all honesty. Or just playing a level. Does remind me, I meant to like post up the National Archive stuff, especially because like there's a cute story. One of them was really cute. So basically, this kid was named after FDR, except his first name was Forrest instead of Franklin, and had sent a letter to FDR, and he mentioned this to his daughter. He's not quite old. And she asked, well, what was in the letter? Because he had sent this when he was like 6. And he's like, oh, I don't remember. I'm like 90 now. And she sent an email to the National Archives, and they actually found it for her. And so inside the National Archives, one of the last rooms of this exhibit, is a handwritten letter in largely capital font, in large handwritten font, of this kid writing a letter saying, I hope one day I can be as great as you, Mr. FDR, which is really cute. There were a few other interesting pieces in there. I think there was some astronaut correspondence and whatnot, but like, as far as exhibits go, it was pleasant. And the AI stuff was completely and utterly like optional. And I didn't even have a ticket, so I couldn't participate if I wanted to. There was one thing that I think might have been using AI. So on my way out, I checked out the uniquely has an attempted embed. That's because of the other... Oh, yeah. That's because whenever I embed one of the Carl links, it does that, and I need to figure out how to not have it do that. Or embed one of the wrap links. I need to figure out how not to do that. I probably need to set some... what were those tags called? The ones Facebook uses. Come on, come on. Well, no. Just in case someone posts their link somewhere. Because right now it doesn't escape that stuff. It escapes the other link. It just never had an excuse to... I've never put links in URLs all that... Or links in stream titles all that often, so... There we go. Or late game routes, and definitely Pokemon music. Oh, interesting. Anyway, I went and removed the embed. I fixed the problem for the time being. But I think that it's because Discord is reaching through there and seeing that there's a link to Twitch on there. It's like, oh, you just link to the Twitch. So I need to do, like, some basic work to make it produce something that's less stupid. Which is probably all of 10 minutes once I look up what the names of those tags were again, because it's been a number of years since I've dealt with that. I have more time here than I think. I just need to be patient. Come on. No, that didn't die. I wonder what the deal is with the different colors. Or if there is a deal at all. Oof. Why'd I do that? Probably because I'm big and I think I can take a hit, and I can't. I do wonder what the impetus for choosing to make Mario big for the entirety of this and then never make it so he can take a hit. Just aesthetic? Probably, but the thing about Kaizo is, like, frequently you ask yourself, why is this here? On the off chance that it's actually signal. It's just like puzzles, right? Like, there's the possibility of a puzzle here. Of it being useful and meaningful signal, right? Anyway, I'm debating just putting an ad at the top and see what it does. Big Mario looks nicer? Maybe. Maybe just CircleFriendo and Ciocadelic prefer Big Mario? I'm trying to remember, is Cio the one who makes Bun Bun World? Actually, probably given this collaboration. The Big Mario is just for sliding? I mean, Big Mario's been for the entirety of this, even though Big Mario hasn't been terribly relevant in both of these. And the reason I would guess that it's Cio that did Bun Bun is, again, because of CircleFriendo, and the CircleFriendo made this character-changing ASM. I don't know if it was entirely CircleFriendo, but it wouldn't surprise me if CircleFriendo contributed a certainly large amount. But it was used in the Mario and Friends in the Ghosts Gallery hack jam thing from a million years ago. I got booned. I offer you a boon. No, not that kind of a boon. Come on, come on, come on! No. The difference is that the character changing thing has a meaningful differences, such as changing how the physics work, or giving characters extra silly powers. Like, I think Peach. Go for the eyes, boo! Hamsters and rangers and... Once again reminding me that I am behind on some things. YouTube things. I was determined to, like, do Baba, the few things left to get Baba out the door on the plane, and then I didn't. That is a lot of ads. I need better point sinks. And also we'll need to update the... Oh, I forgot that was there. Okay. What am I trying to accomplish here? I need to be... No, I don't want to be spinning. Boom! I guess I got it. Hello, Charlie. What? Charlie. That was not the plan. I think I need to ride him over here. But of course, he's being reticent. Recalcitrant. Okay. Alright, I see the trick, I guess? This is a little weird for me, but that was not it. Oh yeah, and I guess the last thing I did was, before leaving, was I went to my other nephew's 3rd birthday party, which wasn't on his birthday because my sister is very pregnant, and they didn't want to deal with it because his little brother is probably going to be born around the same time he was. And because he is breached, which is a term meaning the kid is ass backward, it's a medical term, didn't realize. Went fishing? I haven't gone fishing. I played some pinball and didn't tell you guys. Not a big surprise there. Anyway, I went to my nephew's 3rd birthday party, which was fun. You know, it was good for little kids. I helped out a little bit, did a few things, but not much. What's up, Jamie? Look, if I gone fishing, it would have been like in DC. Do you think that you want to go fishing in DC? Your wife's 5th birthday party was canceled by the arrival of the younger sister. That's what they wanted to avoid. Also, hi, Jamie. Bye, Charlie. Up. Or not. You'd want to go... I mean, there was a fishing YouTuber I used to follow who would go fishing in DC sometimes. Bizarrely, one of his most popular videos was the one where he took his sister fishing with him, because she's in the thumbnail. But he did silly fishing challenges and stuff, but it fell off because I think times have changed. Haven't watched him in years. Oh yeah, also in terms of YouTube nonsense, I put out Yoshi's Crack House today, or yesterday, and it actually is doing quite well for YouTube videos, so hooray, Yoshi's Crack House. Oh boy. Song feels like SMW's SPM's Wozo, huh? Yeah, it'd be like that. I actually have run out of processed videos pretty much. I have a couple of, like, things I forgot to deal with, and so they're in the queue, as well as the MagFest video. Or not MagFest, SCGQ video. I hope that one does okay. I like doing those, but they never perform all that well. Anyway, I went to my nephew's birthday party. We hung out a bit. Played Clank, or some sort of Clank thing, which is apparently a series of board games. Or other games, I'm not really sure. My sister and her husband are very board gamey people. We didn't actually finish our game because then we went off to go see the Krampus. I don't think this was OG Clank. It was some sort of other thing because you were like constructing dungeons as you went along. But I don't really know. I'd have to ask my brother-in-law. And then I flew out of Philadelphia for once, as opposed to DC. And it was fine. Reasonable flight, worked on stuff, and then, you know, you've heard the rest. I went to Costco. I guess you guys didn't hear the other part. Oh, my sister has a C-section scheduled now, so, like, there is a hard deadline for the kid now. They did try to rearrange him. Hope I don't need P-Speed anymore. That was smart. Oh, yeah. Also, on my way back from the National Mall when I was doing the tourist thing, I did stop instead of going all the way to where I needed to go. Stopped in Arlington because I was like through 2 stops on the metro from the White House where I was to go to that one museum. And oh my, okay. Oh no, do I really need to maintain... Science point to I really do need to maintain V-Speed all the whole way. Add more clickbait. Can I play every PAX game in one weekend? I mean, honestly, it would be so hard. Hell, last time I did a PAX thing, which I still need to finish doing the next one, I had to do it over 2 days because I chose to do too many demos. That's another thing that needs to happen by the time I head out. I think I've already lost P-Speed. Okay, how do I do that part? Not that way. I just have a couple decent stories from that PAX that would be good. Yeah, oh, wait. I can drop off of that. That's what I need to do. I need to let go of P instead of holding it, walking off the ridge there. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I do get good thumbnails at least, or better thumbnails than I generally have, because like most of the time with thumbnails, I'm incredibly lazy and just like screenshot out the title thing. I don't even cut out the chat overlay. I was gonna experiment with not doing that for CLDC. I did that for Dark Forces. I wrote a small thing that lets me sort of adjust those pictures easily. We'll see if I find the time for adjustments to work. But we'll see. But we will start CLDC tomorrow unless, like, I get sick or hit by a bus or something. Which seems unlikely given I've been sick recently and I don't intend to go anywhere tomorrow. Like, I'm just gonna get some of... nuts. Get some of the stuff I need done. I've been meaning to clean the place up and other things. Like, there's work to be done. And I've got a certain amount of that. I've just been traveling energy, which always makes me want to work on a project or two. Okay. Don't get hit by a bus. That would be healthy and unpleasant. Yes, it would. Yeah, so the reason I say hit by a bus is there's a... What would I even say? Cliche? In startups, what's your bus number? Which is, how many people would need to die for your startup to explode overnight? And since it's a funny bit of a cliche, you don't want to have a bus number of 1, obviously. So that's my casual friend. The thing is that the buses don't go very fast. And the places where I could get hit by a bus, I'm not likely to. It's like, I know how to cross a street without dying. Was that good enough? What? What? Like, there's no way it's checking to make sure I've maintained P-Speed. Like, if I can acquire P-Speed here, that's fine. It's still the same, right? Something takeoff meter. I didn't have quite enough P-Speed. This is probably a mechanic I'm not that particularly is probably a mechanic I'm not familiar enough with to know. The funny thing is, everyone who participated in this had a really, really low time. So if I were to play this, if I had gone and raced this one, I would have done worse. Already. I missed a bat? What? Well, no, I skipped that bat because he wasn't necessary. I don't think that bat mattered in terms of whether or not I took off. Anyway, the reason I'm not going to go anywhere tomorrow is because I went to Costco today. And have way too much food now. Some of which I intend to use for other things. Like, some is components. Some is like food I will eat when I am very hungry and it is late at night and I am hungry. You grabbed the feather too late relative to your P-speed, not exactly sure why. Okay. Gotcha. I mean, knowing what I know now, I don't really need to worry about maintaining P-speed. Well, basically, like, if I get sick or I'm hungover or something, food like that. Like, I just don't want to have the effort. Like, basically midnight snack, or in my case, probably like 3 a.m. snack. Where I don't mind, like, putting at least a little bit of effort into, like, boiling some water. Nuts. Oh, yeah, actually, here's a good one. My mom wanted to go pinballing while I was there. So we did. And... nuts. We played 3 games of pinball the first time we went. We played... oh, what was it? Godzilla. Then we played Mandalorian. And then we played Stranger Things. And I won the first 2 handily because I know how to play pinball. And my mother and sister aren't very good at it. Simple as. But Stranger Things. I did not have a very good game. I got about 6 million points across 3 balls. Just literally nothing. And then my sister manages to one-shot the Demigorgon via the hole-in-one, which is awesome for her, and netted her like 30 million points just for that 1 feat alone. And then my mom, on ball 3, ball 2, I forget, hits the skill shot, and it bounces over into the left scoop thing. And I'm like, oh, you did this. And she's like, oh, was it bad? And I'm like, no, it's really good. You just got the MXV skill shot. Because I'd been trying to get one of those for a while. Because that was the thing last month, was MXV skill shots. Which are just really effing hard skill shots. That's not actually about the numerical value. And yeah, I got beaten by both of them pretty handily because of that. And they were within, like, less than 1 million points between each other. So that was cute. Did have a really good one later when we went back to the same place, though. And a good game of Jaws. I'm pretty decent at Jaws, even though I'm not good at mode completion. Mostly because I know what I want to do in Jaws, I guess. I have a strategy. Played some Jaws yesterday. Yeah, I guess it was yesterday. I didn't do terribly well. What am I doing wrong here? You see the problem? Alright, lay it on me if you see the problem. I don't want to get PSP time on the smaller platform. I mean, I think the way the level's designed is, like, the way this all works together is I suspect you're supposed to have P-speed for the entirety of it. So I'm not really sure how I would prevent getting P-speed until I got onto the smaller platform. Because, like, if I was doing this right, I would have P-speed before that. What am I doing? I'm just feeding this Rosalina's. Just makes me want to play Mario Galaxy again. As with a great number of things. Well, do it. No, I'm too far behind on the numerous things I need to finish to pick up something new. As much fun as it would be. Never enough, especially 2. I think I liked 1 better than 2. First P-speed jump is counting as your takeoff. So your takeoff meter is expiring too soon. Aww. I mean, I got to the end of 2 and was like, oh, now I can do this star search thing. I just was not excited about that. Whereas, like, playing the game again as Luigi is also not terribly exciting, if I'm completely honest. Well, then how does the takeoff meter thing work with multiple jumps, right? Like, the way this seems to be built, I should be keeping P-speed the entire time. The Star Search is the best part? The Star Search means you're basically watching the you got a star thing every 15 seconds. If I want to do that, I can just go to YouTube. Oops. I'm debating whether or not trying to eke out the cheese is better than what I'm doing, or what I should be doing. It's a skill issue. No amount of skill speeds up the Stargit animation. Like, unless you've got some sort of inverse lag switch. Anyway. Takeoff meter works is it gets set to certain value when you do a P-speed jump, but only if it's currently 0. Interesting. The thing I don't understand, why I'm still not quite clear on, is how I'm going to keep my P-speed. You know what? I think I might see it. Because what you're supposed to do is you'll probably lose a bit of your P-speed when you do the ducking thing to avoid the bullet bills. Maybe. What's funny is this is rated as harder in Romhack Race's list of difficulties. Which might be solely this level, this part of the level. Because I get the feeling that this, well, I don't have the feeling, I know it's the ending, because I've seen it. But admittedly, the times for basically everyone are much, much lower. Also, much I love Romhack Races, it's a bit sad to hear that they're cutting back a bit. Namely because the people involved are just getting busier. Like, BD's got, like, a real beefy job now, being, like, some sort of GDQ quality assurance person. I don't fully understand exactly what their job is now, but it does sound important. But also time-consuming, in addition to all of the other stuff. So, a bit hard to keep up the rate. And honestly, like, you think about Romhack Races, this was what, like, week 360 and change? Like, 52 weeks in a month, or in a month, 52 weeks in a year. Basically means that they've had, what, way too many. 7-ish years of largely continuous races. Bingo, there'll be more non-Kaizo weeks? Maybe. I'm not really sure what the bingo is going to look like. Like, I kind of expect that they're, if I had to make a guess, taking some inspiration from, like... Actually, I don't know now. I think about it. Maybe UFO 50 bingo? Like, the only bingos I ever watch, like, you think I'd like Mario 64 bingo, but you always have to beat Bowser at the end, which diminishes my desire to watch it entirely. Like, that's how 64 bingo works, is you get the bingo, and then you go fight Bowser, and then you win. And I massively prefer Sunshine bingo, because you just get your bingo condition and you go. That's it. No defeating Bathtub Bowser. Which is a huge improvement in my mind. Especially because Sunshine, there's not really a way to glitch yourself into Bathtub Bowser. Like, you basically would still have to do a full clear of the game. You know, there's a few cheesy bits you can do to skip certain shines. But you have to get all the way to the 7th mission of each one and beating it. And then beat it. I love watching Sunshine bingo. I don't want to play it, though. It's because it's Sunshine. And Sunshine is miserable. That's... A finale about beating Bowser is a credit finale? I mean, yeah, but it also would make every bingo for Sunshine take, like, an extra hour. Right now they're doing Invasion, which is... It's okay. Really, the Team Lockout bingo is the best one. Like, that's my favorite of the formats. Such as the best 3D Mario. Yeah, enjoy your friggin' 300 and change coins that are hidden in different stages. Hot take, 96 exit. Speedrun should end when you get your 96th exit. Sure, why not? I mean, I guess that would mean you wouldn't beat Bowser. Huh. I like it. Let's not beat Bowser anymore. That fight's long and boring anyway. Yeah, the formats. What about the 3 carpets? I don't know about the 3 carpets, but I know about the 3 seashells. You gotta know how to use the 3 seashells. That's a game I should play, actually. Demolition Man could be a funny game to play on stream at some point. I absolutely didn't. Nope. That's why I pivoted to a joke I understood. The 3 seashells. Which I'm gonna guess you didn't, because you've probably never seen Demolition Man, which is okay, as far as Sly movies go. Certainly not, like, his best work of all time. Please! What? Because I'm just gonna have to keep B-Speed the whole time to have any chance of that. Every 3D Mario has its issues. 64 is the first, Sunshine is Sunshine, Galaxy feels a bit too linear, 3D World is the 2D game but stretched out in an extra dimension, and Odyssey has too many moons placed arbitrarily in the most random of places. You know, I agree with you about that with Odyssey. Like, if I didn't have 2 amiibos, I think I would have had a miserable time completing it. Because, like, it gated the hints behind amiibos, and you're like, okay, I can find another hint. And it's like 15 minutes of your next Yoshi hint. I'm like, okay, fine. I like 64 quite a bit. I like Galaxy 1. The linearity is kind of... You can see how they're doing that as the games moved on. Like 64... Every area except maybe Tick-Tock Clock and Rainbow Road, right, are basically giant playgrounds. You can go, jump around, do whatever you want, etc. And then in Sunshine, you start to see this linearity sneak in. Like, sure, you can poke around, and there are things to find, but they're not as many. It's just not as interesting. And then they've got, like, the secret stages. Which, you know... Which, in case you're not familiar with the vernacular, are the ones that are made of wooden blocks, and they have the a cappella song. Ah, crap. And you can kind of see the logic behind that going into, like, Galaxy, where, like, every stage is kind of more like that. Nope. I don't know why I keep trying. Floodless courses were the best part of Sunshine. I mean, those were the vast majority of the ones. Those are the secret stars, which are different from hidden stars. 4 mats, 3 carpets. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Try Playground Formula again. Playground Formula is actually a good game. I mean, Odyssey had a pretty good Playground Formula for the most part. Just there was an awful lot of large amounts of space that were kind of unused. Ow. 64 and Galaxy have on other 3 games the sheer aura that makes sense. I mean, yeah. Here's the thing, you know, when I watch, like, YouTube videos about video games and people need, like, filler music, you still hear Mario as a Galaxy music. You still hear Sonic Unleashed music. Like, people are still using those tracks because they're so good. Odyssey has some good tracks, too, don't get me wrong. I'd say, other than the acapella, like, Sunshine's music is kind of forgettable. Persona 5. I guess people probably do use some of that music, too. Harder for me to identify, having not played it. Delphina Plaza? Sure, Delphina Plaza's got a good track. God. I mean, the thing I need to remember is I can loop back if I forget to let go early. Yeah, I don't care about the moon. I really don't. It's the only one I remember. I mean, the acapella one. I'm not going to do it well, but the acapella one's definitely memorable. And then, yeah, 64 and Galaxy. Massive amount of musics. Let's check out the credits. That last part killed me. Yes, she does. Sometimes you see a mustache. These are the same credits from last time. No, they're not. The Pokemon Stadium one's different. Alright, Mystery Dungeon, Sky Tower by Lumi, Pokemon XY, Boutique by Bebin, Route 228 from DPP by Overcrow 03, Black and White Route 10 by Dippy, Pokemon Coliseum Cypher Peon Battle by Golden Rules. I don't like the combination of things there. Resources, Perfect Slippery Blocks version 3.2, created by Hammer Brother. Tested by Mithrillionaire and Equinox. Check out part 1 last week, which I already did. Yeah, Cape Rosa has a mustache because there are a few tiles that Mario that exist in VRAM that are part of Graphics 0 instead of 32. And I've never gotten around to writing the code to remove those, to switch those out. Same thing with his feet. You'll sometimes notice that there's some bonus feet when swimming. Most of the time, I just attribute it to it's kind of funny, so I don't care. Recursive playthrough where I follow the instructions. Maybe an iterative playthrough if I follow the instructions. Like that card. Haha, you're an idiot, turn card over. Haha, you're an idiot, turn card over. Etc. Bonanza did, but Odyssey didn't think it did better. I've heard good things. Fistbit keeps telling me that DK, the Bonanza, is really good, but I haven't. It's too many things on the list, as always. Anyway, good level. That last part was really difficult to figure out for me. That's pretty much where it comes down. Like, I don't understand what I was supposed to do exactly. But I'm glad it worked out spontaneously. Where would I come in? Let's see, I started 40 minutes ago. According to this, I would have... Yeah, no, everyone finished in 15 minutes. I just suck. What can you do?